Shalom Aleichem to all of Am Yisrael Bezrat Hashem, wherever we are, however we're feeling, whatever we're experiencing. Parashat Nitzavim 5783. The limud should be L'refuat Kol HaCholim Uvetocham Tanya Bat Hoda Margalit, Yosef Yair Ben Aviva Chava, Rav Sivan Ben Sima, B'tor Kol Shar Cholei Yisrael. I was giving a little bit of an idea today that Yom Kippur is not the climax. Yom Kippur is an incredible moment that prepares for the next, which is actually the climax, which is Sukkot. And I went on a tangent that the idea of our identities is who we are outside, and the main message of the inside is to enable us to reveal our real, full, complete selves in the outside world, which can become Gan Eden. And so one of the greatest Hasidic masters of the generation, Rabbi Alberto Koenig, he said a very, very important question: is it because the outside is a necessity, or is it because the outside is an ideal? And is the reason that we go out to Sukkot because we need to? Because that's the world that we're in? Or is it an ideal that really that's where we need to get to? And I think the answer is from Rav Rabbeinu Reb Eitan Libkin on this parsha. Reb Eitan said that this parsha is called Nitzavim. If we translate Nitzavim as a symbol, it's stable, literally. Deeper, it's a message of being complete, wholesome, feeling strong, being in the right places, and things working out. Nitzavim, you're strong, you're standing tall, you have a dream, you have a vision, you have an identity. And the issue that Reb Eitan was saying is that Nitzavim comes before another parsha called Vayelech. Vayelech means to move. Moving means to be uncomfortable. It means to be in situations where we're anxious, where we're experiencing things that are difficult and not simple. And so it seems that there's something we have to figure out in this relationship between Nitzavim being stage 1 and Vayelech being stage 2. And the message actually is that Nitzavim, as comfortable as it is, can never ever become the goal. Because what happens when you're Nitzav is that you're not in a relationship. You're not creating a character. You're not building an identity. You're not growing. You're not giving. You're spectating and watching. Vayelech, once you were Nitzav, once you figured your identity, is the greatest opportunity to now extend it and realize who we really are, and learn that the outside is a higher level than the inside. Sukkot is not a necessity, it's an ideal. And because it's such an ideal, it's also extremely needed to be aware of the danger. That the message of Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur that lock us inside is that outside, as great as it can also become a tremendous addiction and a terrible destruction for our identities. And therefore, Nitzavim is not just something that we can say is preparation, it's intense preparation. Because the Vayelech of Avram Avinu of Lech Lecha was after 1,948 years, 1948, after the creation of the world, Avram Avinu began walking, which meant there was a lot of intense preparation. Going into Slichot Motzei Shabbat, going into the week, Shavua Shechal Bo Rosh Hashanah, a complete week, get to Shabbat, it's a new year. It's not just about getting excited about the potential of what we can do, but not being afraid to be aware of the fact that as great potential we have comes together with great responsibility, comes together with awareness that every one of our actions are not random, And our words are not just letters. They're symbols. They're directions. They're GPSs. How we speak, where we speak, when we speak. It's so much more than just a momentary experience. And so I think when we go back to the question of Rabbeinu Alberto Koenig, is the outside ideal? Yes. But the answer of Nitzavim is that you have to realize that as much as Sukkot is where we want to go to, we can only get there if we're capable of preparing in a deep, in a demanding, with chesed, not demanding with din, demanding with chesed, with awareness that we're demanding not because we're mad at ourselves, chas v'shalom. We're demanding of ourselves to be nitzav because we're so aware that the things that we're capable of doing need to be measured and thought out and become aware and really deep understanding of great potential means great responsibility. Nitzavim is such an important parsha to enable us to go to Vayelech.